For this project, all you're going to need is some stencil vinyl, some heat and bond, and some tulle, any kind of tulle you've got. I'm going to use the stencil vinyl. It's a little bit thicker than the 651, but you could use 651 if that's what you have. I've got my vinyl, my Cricut vinyl cut, and I've got my heat bond cut to the exact same size. I'm going to use my Easy Press Mini because I like to keep it moving on low. You can use your Easy Press on, I'm told, 135 degrees Celsius or 208 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 seconds. If you leave it on too long, the vinyl will melt. That's why I like to use my Mini. You could use a household iron for this on low as well. And I'm just going to sandwich it in between some old butcher paper as well. Okay, yep. Make sure this is all lined up. Yeah, and you're going to put it down, and we're just going to keep and put some pressure on it.
When do you want me to?
We're going to cut through the heat bond and the blue and leave the backing. So the best I've found is to use the holographic glitter setting on your Cricut. And that, for me, has so far just cut through those two layers. This is when I noticed things weren't going so well. I did notice that a lot of spots it looked like the blade almost gunked up. It didn't cut all the way through. It didn't fully cut the designs in some areas, especially around the ivy or the leaves. I ended up wanting to do this and ended up persevering. I thought I just got too detailed with my design, so I spent over an hour weeding it, determined to try to make this go right. Okay, we've done our weeding. There it is, and you can see that it's the vinyl with that layer on it. Now I'm going to cut a piece of tulle to go over each one and just use an iron on a low setting again between two sheets of butcher paper, and we're just going to iron that tulle on for that extra layer. That's going to keep the stencil together while you peel it off and on. Make the tulle the same size. There we go. Again, light iron, and we're just going to move it around, a gentle motion. while that tulle sticks. It doesn't take much. Happy medium between melted and stuck. A little bit more on that one, and a little bit more on that one. Looks like it's good and stuck. And we'll let that cool down. Just have to get the corners a little bit more. There we go. So we'll do that to all of them, and I'll come back. To show you how disappointed I was in the final result, you can see the texture, the extra texture it added, how the stencil bled underneath. It didn't give a nice smooth finish. It took a lot of work to do these stencils, and I didn't really like the final product. Very quickly, I did just a regular stencil. You can see here on one side, you can see the reusable chalk couture stencil, and on the other side you can see just the basic vinyl stencil. That's my chalk couture stencil. It's blurry, textured. This is my regular stencil that took minutes, and it's got much more detail. I didn't even do a base layer. I just threw the paint on, and it took minutes versus hours of trying to cut out the other stencils. My camera doesn't want to. There you go. You can see all the texture on there. This one actually wasn't so bad. But here's the vinyl stencil, and you can see the detail on the Joy stencil and how clear it is and how much nicer it looks. And it literally took a fraction of the time. If you'd like to see me try this again, but using the silkscreen material, please let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video and you want to see more, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and that little bell button to be notified next time that I post a video. Thanks for watching!